Welcome to the Allegro Music Webcast, where music isn't just music and the ordinary is extraordinary. We're bringing musicians and artists from all over, from Los Angeles to San Diego to Hemet to Nassau to Oatman to Brazelton to Newark. We'll bring it to you. Just sit back, relax, and let it happen. On today's Allegro Music Webcast, we'll bring you Mexican singer-songwriter Zamina Sariñana, The Roots, News and Views, and my hetero life mate, Nick Reed. So sit back, relax, and let us tickle you in those funny places. Yeah. That little opening there, that's Suburbia, and that's Trombone Shorty off the Back of Town album. Welcome to the webcast there, Nick.
How's it going, man? How you been?
You know, I just couldn't say. I've been good.
I think you can say, and I think you're hiding something.
I've been down.
Really? Up and down?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Making it work? Hitting the switches?
Yeah, no.
No. Okay.
No.
That was the most, Caucasian hand movement of all time for all of you out there that just saw what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All the Utes.
So that was Trombone Shorty, and that was an amazing song. That guy can play that trombone like nobody's business.
You know, a little something about him, too. He's got a new album that just came out, too. It's available on iTunes. If you go and look up Trombone Shorty, you can check that bastard out.
Yeah.
Holy mother, he's a monster.
That guy will, in fact, change your world. So be sure to buy that. Be sure to check it out, and you're going to be educating all your friends on Trombone Shorty as well.
Just another one of the great artists that's coming out of the Louisiana area. So
yeah.
Katrina, while it was devastating that town's coming back, music's coming back, it's good to see.
Speaking of devastating, it's Halloween on Monday, and we've just had it, and I want to point out that there were nobody but adults coming to my house for trick-or-treating. There was no kids. Mm-hmm. When did this happen? Where, I mean, I understand the slutty outfits. I understand the adults making fun of, different characters and going to parties and having a good time. But what's up with the 25-year-old with the Freddy Krueger mask asking me for candy?
That's one of the things that annoys the living crap out of me, and it's not just the adults that come to your door for candy and things like that. Can you not buy your own candy, honestly? But it's the people that bring their kids, and they are clearly not from your neighborhood,
right?
They clearly cannot speak English.
No, they could speak English. Give me candy. They pick the treat, not the trick.
No, they just hold up the bag. They just hold up the bag. Chicle.
Chicle. Más chicle, por favor. You know what I don't like is the awkward silence, because once you open the door and they realize they're talking to another adult, there's that awkward kind of, am I going to give you here? Oh, God, this is happening. And then they turn around and walk away. They scurry away.
They don't have shame. I have shame for them.
It was shameful.
There
was a plethora. There was a cornucopia of shame.
It's one thing if you've got these early 20-something good-looking women scantily clad coming up. I'll give them candy.
I didn't really see a lot of that.
I'll give you candy.
Hence the complaining. So
because I like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I give the good stuff too.
And we're gonna move on.
It's like Dove candy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm giving the good stuff.
Yeah, that's what you see. A line of
no Bazooka Joes.
Yeah.
Not for you, sweetheart. No.
For all of you out there that don't know Jason, there is a line around the block just waiting for his Werther original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty disgusting. So anyways, there's another topic I wanted to touch on. It's recent news for Jason and I personally. And for all of you out there that are near Stater Brothers, I want to give you the fair warning that if you purchase the pre-cooked fried chicken, there will be trouble later. Jason?
Yeah.
Jason?
Yeah. We discovered that the second time around, not so good, man. That's good. Gives you these little burpees, a little gas kind of thing. And
we're offending people now.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant.
I blamed you earlier, and I accidentally let one
rip
loose.
Yes.
And
we are all subject to that ranking smell.
And it's like, wow, it wasn't just you. It's that stinking chicken.
Yeah.
Something's in that chicken. Watch out for the chicken.
Something's sour, and it's our stomachs. Thank you, Stater Brothers.
Well, I know something that that will make it all better.
What's that?
It's a little bit lucky.
Yeah, we'll be lucky to hear a song to make us feel better.
It's with two of our favorite musicians.
We have lots of favorites.
Jason Mraz. I'm sure you're familiar with this song that he does with Colby Calais.
Yeah, it's okay.
She's okay.
Yeah.
Got nothing against her. She's all right.
You know when you listen to music and someone asks you if you like it or not, and you do that upward inflection thing?
She's all right.
Yeah,
she's all right. But this version with our first guest, Zamina Sarinyana, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Kind of a looker.
Let's listen to this, and if you're familiar with the song "Lucky" and you enjoy it, you'll like this. Even if you're not, you're gonna fall in love.
And for those of you that don't speak Spanish, get over it. It's beautiful.
If we can get that playing, there we go.
Do you hear me? I'm talking to you across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying.
Sé que quiero cuando te vas. Supe desde tiempo atrás y es que mi corazón no sabe querer hasta volverte a ver.
Suerte que despierto junto a ti, suerte que sentí lo que sentí, suerte que regresas para mí.
Nadie tiene la razón de que exista el amor. Solo hay un tú y yo. Las promesas de los dos me esperarás. Aquí estaré, lo sé.
Suerte que despierto junto a ti, suerte que sentí lo que sentí, suerte que regresas para mí. Suerte que hay más por conocer, suerte que contigo creceré, suerte que te tengo al volver. And so I'm sailing through the sea to an island where we'll meet. You'll hear the music, feel the air. I'll put a flower in your hair.
Todo tiene final feliz desde que te conocí. No hay más que las ganas de estar y volver a empezar.
Suerte que despierto junto a ti, suerte que sentí lo que sentí, suerte que regresas para mí.
My heart.
Yeah, so
Mi corazón es en fuego.
his heart's burning in effigy.
Muy bonita.
We're linguists here. In fact, we're a coalition of polyglots.
Sí.
Not really. Not so much.
Yo.
That was a beautiful Jamina Sariñana.
Sehr gut.
She's beautiful. In fact, she's an actress. And she was born in Guadalajara, Mexico, and she's done a number of movies.
In like Jalisco, sí?
Jalisco?
Jalisco, Guadalajara.
Make sure you eat the orange,
Possibly.
senor.
He possibly did more homework than me.
Tequila.
Yeah, he did.
As in Jalisco
just-
tequila.
Because if you're going to be a
I've been there.
stalker, you have to do your work thoroughly.
Hey, you got to be careful when you go to Mexico if you're going to be looking at somebody's, front room. You got to know where you are and how to get,
I was looking at her front, but I'm sure it's not in the room. Get it?
She's cool and everything, but she's like, is that my dryer lint?
You can't understand what she's saying. You can't understand her ooga booga language.
I learned Spanish just for her.
Yeah, you did. So, that was her song with Jason Mraz. Jason Mraz is, of course, the local San Diego musician that's kind of been blowing up the last few years and kind of taken the world by storm. And he's collaborated with Zamina, and I have to tell you that her version of Lucky is way better than Colby Calais'. And I'm sorry, Colby, I think you're amazing. But
No offense. No offense. We're fans.
we love you, but we love her more. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we support
You understand
Colby.
how these things go. Sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Something about Zemina's voice. She just has this richness
She
to
has
it.
that. I like to compare it as like kind of a Hispanic kind of Nora Jones, that raspy but sultry kind of voice. And you look at her, you wouldn't imagine that voice would come out of someone who looked like that.
Oh man, she's awesome. She's absolutely incredible. She's a diverse, multi-talented individual.
Yeah.
You said she's an actress too, but this next tune that we're going to play, she plays with Feliz No Cumpleaños, and this is Ya Pasate. But you'll see a very distinct difference in the style of music that she's into and that she's able to play and do very, very, very well. So let's take a listen to this, and you can kind of compare those.
Paranoia, claustrofobia, apocalipsis, me quiero ir. Nada queda, todo cierra, pero aquí me quedo. Giro en el circo de nunca más. ¿Para qué? No lo sé. Me despido. ¿Para qué? Nunca sé lo que sigue. ¿Para qué? No lo sé. No hay caminos. No lo sé. Por si sé, no escuches. Podría, debería, tendría, no sabré. Paranoia, claustrofobia, apocalipsis, me quiero ir. Nada queda, todo cierra, pero aquí me quedo. Giro en el circo de nunca más. No hubo más, te lo di, lo tiraste. Lo demás sin decir nunca nada. Podría, sí, quería, tendría, no sabré. Paranoia, claustrofobia, apocalipsis, me debo ir. Nada queda, todo cierra, pero aquí me quedo.
I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. Man, I am loud now. Woo! Look at me.
Well, you need to calm down a little bit and kind of bring your vocal levels down, because you know what?
I get so excited. I can't help it.
You are so infectious. You are in my mind.
I am
Day and night.
I'm like I am infectious. I'm like a disease or something that you can't get rid of. That is.
Yeah, he's like herpes for the
disturbing.
soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You smell what I'm cooking?
Yes. Absolutely.
So I want to make a little comment here. We do have some fine panel members in our studio audience.
Yeah, we got studio audience here.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Now, where's the pinata? Where's the pinata?
Yeah.
And I want to make a little comment. We do have some special guests in the audience.
That's all. Hello,
Yeah.
guys.
We have
As,
people
in helmet and elbow pads.
helmet and elbow pads, and possibly even floaties. We have two guys that really put the chuck at Upchuck Radio, and that's Kenny Campbell.
Speaking of Upchuck.
Yeah, and Dustin Leonard, and you will be seeing their show coming up under the Allegro Music Network's webcasts coming up in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned for that.
It's gonna be a little bit crazy.
Little racy, just the way you like it.
Oh, yeah.
Psycho.
It's gonna be Philly.
That's the kind of thing we like, though. The great thing about the Allegro network is that we've got shows that the family can enjoy. Like this one. It's good for the kiddies.
It's one hell of a family.
Daddy, does it have caterpillars?
I thought
Yes.
he was adopted.
And then we've got shows that maybe the adults together will enjoy, like Upchuck Radio.
For private time. For those moments when you want to share intimate thoughts with intimate people.
And we've got some highbrow stuff. We've got some lowbrow stuff.
It's like therapy gone wrong.
Exactly. We've got something for everybody. So look forward to more shows being added to the Allegro network and more cool stuff, as well as we've been working with the Valley View Online,
of course,
and you'll see myself and Mr. Nick doing some commentary and real highbrow news stuff.
Official media broadcasting.
Official.
Can you believe it?
With the collar buttoned there where it's hard to
You're
talk.
looking real fancy.
I think people don't
fancy.
respect news unless it comes from a man with a wife beater.
Yeah.
Because he's seen it.
I've seen it.
That's right.
Yeah, but look forward to that kind of stuff. And if you go onto Ustream TV, just look up the Allegro Music Network, and you'll be able to see all of our different shows. So the Allegro Music Webcast, we've got a drumming show, we got all kinds of good stuff. So check it on out. Check out Upchuck Radio, and Upchuck Radio. We're going to have a website up very, very soon. We'll be able to get you all the information on that. Yeah, baby.
And the trick is, what we're trying to do is bring you something different all the time. And we're not the only ones.
Oh, different.
Who else is trying to bring you something different? It's our lovely lady, Zemina Serianya.
Oh, yeah. This is a very, very different tune, too, than the last one we just heard. Tutu. Ya Pasate was one of those tunes that's a little on the avant-garde side, and a little more creative. Now, we're going to kind of switch it up with different and see what you think. So check it out.
Sleep it off again. Don't remember when it started. Failing to communicate. Will it seem like I'm in half-hearted? There's not much to explain when I'm so in my head. The stronger the feel, the less you'll need to hear it from me, to know what I am trying to say. Sorry if I don't see you. Remind me in my eyes, cross you. Keep in mind I'm not here, I'm in a different zone. Sorry if my words hurt you. I wish I knew the time to lie to you. Keep in mind I'm not here, from a different world. Wait till I'm unique. I'm a light leader in the making. My wisdom will strip you down. Can't believe all the risks I'm taking. There's still so much to learn, and things you haven't heard. I want you to see beneath everything you're no different from me, no matter the language we speak. Sorry if I don't see you. Remind me in my eyes, cross you. Keep in mind I'm not here, I'm in a different zone. Sorry if my words hurt you. I wish I knew the time to lie to you. Keep in mind I'm not here from
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Was that the longest Old Navy commercial on Earth?
It was. It was, actually. If you might have recognized some of that background is the Los Angeles and San Fernando Valley.
And for all of you wondering who that big hunk was by the side of the pool,
Me.
that's Jason Strain
It was.
in his dreams.
Love that guy.
He is.
Yeah, I'm a multi-talented individual, and I'm like a chameleon.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a fantastic actor that I can morph into any role.
He packs a lot of brawn under that button up.
See, it's my
Yeah.
left side. Do you like that side?
Yeah. And we're gonna move forward because you're scaring the crap out of me. So, no, that was actually kind of a out of the box version of some of her music because she generally does all of her music in Spanish. So this is an Americanized English version of
It's a little more poppy, a little
More
different.
poppy.
Different.
Can I say something from the studio audience?
Shut up in the studio audience. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh,
let's
yeah.
let's answer a question from the studio
Fine,
audience.
fine. He's raising his hand.
That was
He's
that
been
was
polite.
the crappiest video I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, let me ask you this.
Did you like the old people?
The production value is probably 35 cents.
Yeah, let me ask you this. What bothered you more? Was it her spinning around in the donut in the pool, A, or was it B, the flip-flop karaoke
The
with
flip-flop karaoke, then fade to the old ladies, which I was looking at their butts and realized they're old ladies.
it caught you off guard.
It did.
You're like looking at
You know what?
You're seeing the hot girls. You're like, oh yeah, and you see hot lady,
Maybe it
old
was-
lady ass. And you're like,
maybe
oh,
it was a good video,
oh.
but for me, it.
For me, for you,
I felt
for
like
me.
I was in a brand commercial.
Yeah.
Like I need to buy some Oak brand.
And back to the show.
Well,
Thanks for adding, Dustin. We love you.
it was a very different take, and something completely unique from what she's done before.
I completely
and,
respect her
this is
talent.
her first. This is her first Los Angeles produced video, which
It's probably
you can kind of tell.
it's geared to be innocent and all that stuff, but good lord,
You can tell.
if it
LA
wasn't-
had their
okay, let me ask you
mitts
this.
in it.
What was it more? Was it more of an Old Navy commercial or was it Mentos? Because I'm trying to figure it out.
One of the two,
Little
but
both.
her voice still comes out in it.
Yeah, her
which-
voice is
The
good.
singing is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the song's good. So good job there. But hiring
Zamina
new staff.
Sarignana, we love you, sweetheart. You're wonderful.
Get a better manager. Call us.
Yeah.
Whoever
Allegro music. Yeah.
whoever helped you out with that video, we yeah, okay. Okay.
Someone's
That's all I
lied
gotta
to
say.
her already.
Okay.
So let's go.
Not my
ahead-
favorite.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's move it on to our next little scene, and that's called the news scene. And
Yeah, we'll take it to Studio B,
that's right.
where we have Grandpa Kenny.
Hey,
Old Grandpa
hey
Kenny.
kids, welcome to the news studio. Let's get this news thing going with the Kardashians. You know what? I've been watching the news. I stay up all night because I can't sleep, and it only took 10 weeks for her to figure out that she married a white guy. I guess it took 72 days of her girlfriends telling her he's not black to get her to change her mind. And yeah,
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
Kim. Gotta love her.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. My thing with her is I'm not a big MTV fan, but I think that she has sisters or something. I don't know, and they all have really big butts. And
They have something about a video.
oh, a
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's famous for something.
Oh, the video. No,
Yeah.
she's famous for her papa getting OJ off.
That's right.
Something that I heard.
Wow.
Back in the olden days.
That's not the first black guy they all got off.
Hey.
Wow.
Right. Do we want to move along to our good friend Justin Bieber? Because I heard some nonsense about that.
I would love to hear about that.
Yeah, I'm scared.
School me. School me, please.
All right. So rumor has it that little guy, Justin Bieber, is a new daddy.
Ooh.
Congratulations, my little man. Oh, what a pretty haircut.
That's a smile of a dad.
Oh, he doesn't look like a papa. But anyway,
Doesn't
first
he have a
off-
song named Baby?
Okay, the whole thing with Justin Bieber is I just don't get it. I don't get it. The new haircut, the old haircut, it's none of it's good.
It's all lesbian.
Right. But first off, why would any 19-year-old woman want to be at a Bieber show anyway? You know, because supposedly, you know, it was a couple years ago, whatever, and now the girl's like 20, trying to get a couple dollars, some coin.
Working hard for the money.
Yeah, and I don't know. To me, it kind of sounds like a classic case of Dateline NBC's How to Catch a Predator, maybe? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, producer Chris Hansen botched another sting operation. That's what it sounds like. Don't you know when you send your boy bait out there, you got to intervene before statutory nonsense happens?
Yeah. So if this chick wins this thing, she's gonna win that he's the father,
Right.
And paternity. What else is she gonna win?
Well, by the way,
Oh.
I need to make a
Stay in
comment.
federal prison.
Right.
I need to make a comment because if you're gonna reference the How to Catch a Predator, don't you need evil background music like ba 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 ba?
Yeah,
ba,
yeah.
ba, ba.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Well, I do know that the woman's lawyer team has opted to send Bieber a paternity flavored ring pop. So stay tuned for that one. We'll see where that goes. Let's see.
That was fantastic. You know what the cool
Yeah.
part about the ring pop is? You can buy it from the ice cream truck. It could be totally under the wire, and you can actually get him to get that paternity test, and you wouldn't even know it. Why? Loving sucking on that little diamond-shaped little doodad on the end of his finger.
The ice cream man is a devil, and that's a whole nother newscast. I don't even want to talk about the ice cream man.
The ice cream man is not the devil.
No,
he is
he's
my
bad.
savior because he brings me goodies.
I got some new candy bars for you.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
great.
wait, that does sound like my ice cream man.
It does. What's
So-
next up in the news?
Oh, there's a Lady Gaga thing going around
Fantastic.
about Thanksgiving. Oh, holy moly, what is that? Is that Halloween or is this Thanksgiving? What are we doing?
It's love.
Check out her
Oh
giblets.
God. Okay. Anyway, wow. Finally, we do have some dramatic news about Lady Gaga, who has officially announced that she has an up-and-coming Thanksgiving special, which should be, I don't know, fun for some people. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but for me, man, the Thanksgiving holiday, I like to watch football with my family, my friends, drink some beer, and I don't know, burn up all of my old Halloween decorations, eat some pumpkin seeds, and sneak over to the refrigerator when everybody's passed out and see if there's any eggnog in there and check the expiration date because I love eggnog.
And it's probably been in there from last year.
Oh no, totally, but that's okay.
It's okay. It's got alcohol.
It's a
Good
little
go.
thick. It's a little thick.
You have to add the alcohol. They don't tell you that. I tried to get
That's
drunk
penicillin,
last
and it
year.
cures things.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, it's a little thick, and you put a little alcohol in there, mix it up, and shake it up, and you're good. So I don't know. So for all you Lady Gaga fans, enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday, and for the rest of us, we're going to be dealing with our tryptophan football turkey sandwich, whatever, biscuits and gravy overload.
That's right.
So anyway, back to you guys, and I'm done with this news nonsense.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Fantastic job in Studio B. Man,
You know what's
Lady
cool
Gaga.
about what's cool about that is despite what anybody says about Thanksgiving, it's a magical holiday. You stuff your face and you get to wear turkey eating pants.
yeah, absolutely. So some people, people call them turkey pants. I call them turkey eating pants.
Roadie.
Yeah.
That sound just gives me chills. And
I do the thing where I take the crispy turkey skin.
okay, this is gonna go to the naughty place.
I take
it's going.
I take a little bit of meat.
Oh my God, he's looking at me.
I take a little bit of the stuffing.
Okay.
And
Wait,
I
wait,
wrap
wait.
it up like a tortilla.
Wait, slow
and
down,
I dip
slow
it in
down.
gravy.
Slow down. Tell me more.
Yeah. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Okay, well,
It's very good for you.
Kenny's right. Once you get to the actual activities of Thanksgiving, I mean, there are cool football games. There's bitchin' food. You can hang out with your family. I'm with him on the beer. And I think we're all with him on the
we're
beer.
down with that.
The thing is, why would you watch this show? Why would you stoop to watch Lady Gaga's special?
If you're gonna have a bird, you might as well watch a bird.
Right. And I also heard that she's being interviewed by Katie Couric. Like, who gives a shit? And then
What are they going to talk about? Lady Gaga's Turkey Day recipes, and maybe this time she's going to wear a turkey. She recently wore like a meat suit, so maybe she's going to wear a turkey. Who knows? That's a beautiful thing about Lady Gaga. You never know what she's going to do.
she's probably going to put a 25-pounder in her box. Well, where else are you going to heat it?
Where
up?
she keeps her creativity.
Wow.
Wow, do you remember that?
I remember that.
I can't believe you referenced
You
that.
see how I bring that full circle?
Holy, this is like a couple
It's
years
like a steel
going.
trap in here.
Yeah. Oh, dude, bring that back.
Yeah, well, at one point she said she was not having sex because
That's right.
because she keeps her creativity locked tight away in a box in her box.
Her JJ.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to release it to the world through coitus time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Through intercourse.
And that's something that's gross. You don't want to hear it. We want to get over it. You should try and get over it. Our next band coming up, they're called The Roots. They're amazing. Their first song, it's how they got over it.
These men okay, they make me feel a way that a group of men should not make me feel. They make me feel good in my heart and my soul, and yeah, it's the Roots.
Now we all have to get over it.
I wish you would.
About you. Only thing you got is God out here in these streets. If you get down on your luck, you can stand out with a hand out, but nobody out here in these streets. Every man is for himself. They ain't helping no one else. It's a hazard to your health, living life in these cold streets. Hey, who's worrying about you, babe, when you wildin' out, running around in these streets? Too much drama, living with the police right behind you. It's always more than a slight reminder. We living in a war zone like Rwanda. Before I go back to the Heavenly Father, pray for me if it ain't too much bother. Whatever don't break me and make me stronger. I feel like I can't take too much longer. It's too much lying and too much frying. I'm all cried out cause I grew up crying. They all got a sales pitch I ain't buying. They trying to convince me that I ain't trying. We uninspired, we unadmired, and tired of sick of being sick and tired of living in the hood with the shots of fire. We dying to live, so to live we dying. You just like I am. Where I grew up, I got over. Somebody, somewhere, somebody's gotta care. And I swear it isn't fair. And suspended animation, we ain't trying to go nowhere. Out here in these streets, we're so young and all alone. We ain't even old enough to realize we're on our own, living life in these hard streets. Where it's like they lost their mind. Is there any way to find? Are we running out of time out here? Listen, hey, who's worrying about you, babe, when you wildin' out, running around in these streets? Where I grew up, I got over.
Not only is this music catchy, not only does it get you moving, but there's a message too, man. And I don't like rap. I will be the first to tell you I don't like rap.
Hated it.
I like good rap. I hate bad rap.
This isn't. This is like spoken word. It's poetry.
Well,
the music is fantastic. The difference is that every freaking musician in this band is bitching.
But it's not. This would not be considered straight rap. It would actually be considered hip hop at that point. This is kind of like that jazz neo. What would you call it? Neo fusion. They reference that name because it's hard to classify. What these guys really fit in terms of a genre.
They've got a sousaphone player, for God's sake.
I mean, the jazz eclectic. I'm trying to see what they put it on their Wikipedia because it's. I mean, I need to research it. I mean, hip hop neo soul. That's what they call themselves. Hip hop neo soul.
These guys are just awesome. They're insightful. Their poetry is fantastic. Each one of the musicians is just friggin' awesome.
For all of you out there that don't know, you may have heard of the Roots before. I mean, they had music that came out not too long ago. But they're Jimmy Fallon, the late night show hosts, late night band, which I think is
they make his show
the one of the most innovative moves for any late night show host of all time. Having a band, an eclectic band that could play anything but has that hip hop feel to them. Oh my God!
Yeah, a lot of the late night guys have strive to bring great musicians in, and it goes back to even like Carson. Carson had some of the best musicians in the world playing in his band, and it kind of traveled through. You remember Arsenio Hall had great musicians. There was even for a time there was a late night show that was led by a world famous saxophonist, David Sanborn. It was late night with David Sanborn. Tom Scott, one of the premier saxophonists in the country, was on one of the late night shows too. But man, seriously, Fallon, knocked it out of the park with the Roots, man, because he couldn't have chosen a better band that's deep, insightful, and just a bunch of really good musicians.
Absolutely. And this series of songs that we're playing for the Roots today is kind of a prelude. It's the previous music they do have available because we're going to be warming you up for their new upcoming album that's being released in December of this year. So you're going to stay tuned for that. But to get you guys excited, to acclimate you to the Roots music, we're kind of doing this for you.
We're givers. That's what we do.
It's kind of how we roll.
Yeah, we're there for you.
So what we have for you is You Got Me featuring Erykah Badu, and this is one of the premiere videos they have out on YouTube. You can find it right now, and you need to check this out because it's going to change your life.
Changed mine.
It changed his. He used to be a woman. Still is.
My heart.
Told me that this planet was small. We used to live in the same building on the same floor and never met before until I'm overseas on tour and peep this Ethiopian queen from Philly taking classes abroad. She studying film and photo, flash, focus, record. Says she working on a flick and cut my click through the score. She said she loved my show in Paris at Elysee Montmartre and that I stepped off the stage and took a piece of her heart. We knew from the start that things fall apart, intent to shatter. She like, that shit don't matter when I get home. Get at her through letter phone. Whatever, let's link, let's get together. You think not? Think the thought went home and forgot. Time passed, we back in Philly, now she up in my spot. Telling me the things I'm telling her is making her hot. Started building with her constantly round the clock. Now she in my world like hip hop and keep telling me, yeah.
If you were worried about where I've been or who I saw, what club I went to with my homies, baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. If you were worried about where I've been or who I saw, what club I went to with my homies, baby, don't worry, you know that you got me.
Yo, I'm the type that's always catching a flight, and sometimes I got to be out at the height of the night, and that's when she flip and get on some old.
Another lonely night, seem like I'm on the side, you only loving your mind. I know you gotta get that paper, daddy, keep that shit tight, but yo, I need some sort of love in my life. You dig me? While politicking with my sister from New York City, she said she know his ball player, and he think I'm pretty beside. I'm playing, boo, you know it's just what you want staying, boo. And when cats be popping game, I don't hear what they saying, boo. When you out there in the world, I'm still your girl. With all my classes, I don't have the time for life's thrills. So when you sweating on stage, think of me when you rhyme, and don't be listening to your homies. They be
Yeah, so what you saying, I can trust you.
Is you crazy? You my king for real. But sometimes relationships get ill, no doubt. If you were worried about where I've been or who I saw, what club I went to with my homies, baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. If you were worried about where I've been or who I saw, what club I went to with my homies, baby, don't worry, you know
I love me some Erykah Badu.
You know, one of the great things about being such fine musicians like the Roots is that you have the opportunity of playing with other musicians like Erykah Badu.
Yeah, not Bardu, but Badu.
Sorry, it's my cold.
You know, you heard the first song's kind of that peppy hip hop kind of city feel. This is it's got that poetic nature to it, but it's got that sultry kind of like melodic sound to it. I mean, that's a chill song.
Well, you know, this band really shows that they have a range. You know, they are a very rangy band. They can take it in all kinds of different directions.
I like rangy bands. I like them a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know. I like
It's how Kenny rolls.
yeah, I like rangy bands.
Ish.
Well, you know, they take you in all sorts of different directions. It's not just a they don't really pigeonhole you into one thing. It's like when you listen to somebody like Britney Spears.
Stupid Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
She's hot.
One thing. Just pure
Headache.
sex and That's it. That's all you think about. When
Well,
you
now
listen.
you put it like that, I kind of
Well, now
like
I like
Britney
her,
Spears.
yeah.
That's what
I
they
like
sell.
Britney.
That's what they sell. But that's
Single?
it. It's just sex. It's this bubblegum crap, and there's nothing really to it.
That's why I stopped playing music a long time ago. I was such a sex symbol, and I wanted
You
to be
were.
known for more than that.
You're not just a piece of meat.
No, I was
Well,
the
in
best
my
spoons
eyes-
player of all time,
Yeah.
and the world's not ready for me yet.
No, not yet. Not
They're
yet.
not.
Mm-mm.
So I actually had to grow this double chin and chin strap beard just to ward off the ward's women.
Yeah, it was tough there for a while.
It was
it was hard
was
being
like-
his friend.
it was
too.
like 3 days
he
of hell.
It was like we couldn't get close anymore.
No.
The nap time was
All day.
non-existent.
Well, nap
All-
time
all
is still
day.
good. Yeah,
It's
nap
all
time
day
is still
for
good.
Jason.
Yeah.
And we just had such passion at the time. It was like this deep, rich fire, right?
Yeah.
You and Jason, or you and
Or
your
fire.
beard?
Or the next song. Oh, see what I did there? A little
Alright,
bait and
got it.
switch. The fire.
This is actually my favorite Roots song too.
Even I got dirty after that.
This is
That was
freaking
nasty.
This is freaking bitching.
That was gross.
I dare you not to fall in love with this band after this song.
I take that.
Dare you.
Every word I say is crucial to your survival. So listen carefully. From now on, you have no path.
You don't say good luck, you say don't give up, it's the fire.
Remember, this is not a game.
Let it burn. Yeah, and if I'm ever at the crossroads and start feeling mixed signals like Morse code, my soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros, as far as I can see, I've made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime, and I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Shine bright as an example of a champion, taking the advantage, never copping out or canceling. Burn like a chariot, learn how to carry it. Maverick, always above and beyond average. Fuel to the flame that I train with and travel with. Something in my eyes say I'm so close to having the prize. I realize I'm supposed to reach for the skies. Never let somebody try to tell you otherwise. There's something in your heart, and this in your eyes is the fire inside you. Let it burn. You don't say good luck, you say don't give up. It's the fire inside you. Let it
You want to say
burn.
anything to your friend?
One love, one game,
Hey,
one
where's
desire,
your
one
buddy?
flame, one
No?
bonfire. Let
Come
it
on,
burn
speak up, I
higher.
can't
I
hear
never
you.
show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush. It's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with. To move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same mistakes. The fire, the fire. There's something in your heart, and this in your eyes is the fire inside you. Let it burn. You don't say good luck, you say don't give up. It's the fire inside you.
Man, what a hell of a video.
Okay, watching the video and the strife they have to go through, I realized that in my own life I've had similar, and I think comparable issues.
That was when Burger King ran out of cheeseburgers.
No, but there was a long line at Stater Brothers.
yeah.
I mean, I went to another line.
That was a fire, man.
And the line that I was in previously was going faster than the line I was in now.
Dude, how did you deal with it?
I cried a little inside.
Oh
I did.
Yeah,
but you know,
we have tough problems in this country.
I do. But I thought of the Roots and I thought of this song, and it helped me through.
You know, we have white people problems.
We're not going to comment.
No. We have white people problems. It's like, you know, my G35, the light went on, and I got to go get it serviced.
That's an oil change, right?
Oh.
Again,
I don't get 4 bars when I go to the other side of town.
Hate mail for all of you out there interested in typing a little letter to our friend Jason Strain. Please send it in.
I mean, these aren't real problems that we have anymore. We don't have real problems anymore. We have these bullcrap problems that aren't even real problems.
It's all coming out now.
It's like, oh my God. I like totally couldn't text for like an hour and a half. Oh my God, the cell towers are down. Oh
you know
my God.
what? All joking aside, how weak or pussified have we become as a modern
Right?
social structure? Because we cannot survive without this mobile device attached to any part of our body at one time.
It's unbelievable.
There used to be things called letters. We'd actually put like lead scribing on them, and they'd have messages on them, and you can mail them to people, and people would come pick them up and deliver them to other people.
What? That's stupid.
See, my point is that, you know, there were and are still real problems in the world. And, you know, we had real problems here in the United States, and we still do. But, you know, the greatest generation back in the 40s, they stepped up. They went to World War II. They died. And
they stepped up and they died.
They fought for our freedoms, and the entire country stepped up and worked together. And, you know, then we have population booms, and we have this and that, and now we've got all of our lazy asses that, you know, complain.
Sleep all day.
Yeah.
Because,
Thank you, Grandpa Jason. I thought we had one Grandpa.
Sorry, I wanted to rant and rave about our perceived problems. Well, our problems are bullcrap. You know, we have a contest that we go and we survive in a place that people already live in for 30 days, and we win $1 million.
It's called Survivor. If you're
Give me my
guessing.
money.
Yeah.
Come on. we don't know why other countries hate us.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah. Well,
just saying.
Other countries hate us because of Justin Bieber, and that's the real reason.
And
even before Justin Bieber was born, they hated us for Justin Bieber.
We'll give you one Bieber. We will. And a Lindsay Lohan.
So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this show up on that illustrious note of Bieber and Lohan, and just remind you that
we'll throw in a Paris Hilton.
He'll throw in whatever he needs to get you to go on to
double
the
down
Allegro Music Webcast. And check out some of our webcasts. Check out the upcoming Upchuck Radio with our buddies Kenny and Dustin. Yeah. And make sure that you guys jump onto the Valley View Online. It's a local Hemet San Jacinto and all the surrounding communities all in one community resource.
Sorry for my rants and raves, but I couldn't hold it in anymore.
He was about to burst.
As we go out listening to Sandra Lurch, this is My Hands Are Shaking. This is off the Dan in Real Life soundtrack. If you haven't seen this movie, it's one of my favorite Steve Carell movies, and a wonderful, wonderful soundtrack. So I'd like to thank our studio audience for being here. They just couldn't have done it without.
Home Depot has the best fans of all time.
You'll see them there tomorrow. And hire them. They need work.
I never got my burrito, Holmes.
We've learned their productivity actually is comparable with their size, so buy bigger.
Yeah,
because you'll get more done.
Yeah. And thank you very much, Nick, for being here.
Oh, it's been a pleasure, like always, Jason.
And from all of us at the Allegro Music Webcast to you, we bid you a very, 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 very fond adieu.
My hands are shaking from carrying this torch, for you. My lips are bleeding from kissing you goodbye, every